Thank you for joining the Business Over Breakfast podcast. I'm your host, Steven Rosenthal, and we are going to be jumping into another great episode, learning how I am starting to grow this business. There we go. Welcome. Thank you guys for hopping on. I set up my cloud lifter and forgot to turn on the power, so sorry for the delay. Anyway, thanks for hopping on to how to define your market. Forgot the question mark, whatever. I had a great lunch earlier this week with a really influential person here in Wilmington, Delaware, who knows a lot of great people, and it was very exciting to be, sitting at a table with him, learning about what he's done for his, business and a multitude of businesses. And now he's in business development at an accounting firm. Really great guy. He also inspired me. He's 80 years old. It was inspiring to see how much bandwidth we all have in business. If they're doing it at 80, you could be doing it as well. So that was great encouragement for me. He was telling me how, he built two businesses and sold both of them. And he was focused on three things: trace, market, message, and medium. He's a master in building brand, especially with one of the banks that he started and later sold. But he was talking about how you need to determine what your market looks like and make sure that it's niched down enough. You've likely heard the concept riches in the niches. And he was saying how you need to focus on shooting with a rifle rather than a shotgun, which I really loved. And then he was talking about the message. How do you differentiate your message for this target market? Narrow down the market, then target that message super specifically and give them a physical reminder. He had these beautiful chairs made of cherry wood that came from the Northeast, all shipped into his bank that he had started. And it was to establish a feeling of just high quality and care. And his tagline was banking the way it used to be after the early 90s crash. And he had a physical reminder. He said he was always seen next to one of these beautiful cherry wood chairs. And he also used the radio, which was pretty cool to grow his business. And we're talking about, how he could potentially use podcasting to grow this new business, especially given the state of the world with COVID. The medium, understanding how to convey your message well. I think that was something that I am a little bit different than him in that I just throw a lot out there and let the audience decide what the medium is what's good about the medium, what isn't. But presentation is pivotal around the medium through which you convey your message. So really great ideas and concepts there. And then he was talking about a couple other topics that I think we'll talk about in later episodes, but this has really resonated with me tonight, and I've been thinking a lot about it. I've been onboarding a new client and really focused our conversation around market, message, and medium. And that was very exciting for me to have that experience with this gentleman and learn from his building of two businesses. Thank you. I appreciate you joining again for this episode of the Business Over Breakfast podcast. If you have not already, make sure you subscribe and leave a nice review for us on whatever podcast directory, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, that you have chosen to consume this wonderful podcast. Make sure you tune in again, and we look forward to seeing you.